Throw this in with your curtains, and they'll be whiter than ever before. It's the most effective method. Curtains quickly collect dust, dirt settles on them, and they lose their bright color. Just wash them as usual, but with a few simple additions. You only need 2 things. Put the curtains into the washing machine and add an aspirin tablet. Aspirin breaks down residue, refreshes the fabric, and helps it regain its lightness and softness. Close the drum and open the detergent drawer. Now, grab some baking powder and pour it into the detergent compartment. It works like a natural whitener and removes the grayish tint that builds up over time. Into the fabric softener compartment, add white fabric softener. This will make your curtains not only fresh and soft, but also keep their snowy white color for longer. Set the washer to the hand wash program at 85 degrees Fahrenheit and start it. Once the cycle is done, you'll see the difference. The curtains will be clean, fresh, and brilliantly white again. It only takes a moment. Enjoy your beautiful curtains. A simple trick, with results like they're brand new. I'll share a secret for the perfect shirt tuck. Start by fastening a button 2 levels lower than usual. Then take the button 2 levels below that one and fasten it into the hole 2 levels higher than before. Find the middle button and fasten it into the hole on the same level. Tuck the shirt into your pants. This creates a sleek, subtle fold that perfectly shapes your silhouette and eliminates bunching. This is how you can quickly remove a grease stain from your pants. Sprinkle the stain with cornstarch, talcum powder, or baking soda. These substances will absorb the oil. I have baking soda. Wait a few minutes for the soda to absorb the grease. Place a piece of blotting paper or a paper towel over the soda, then take an iron. Iron the fabric through the blotting paper on a low temperature. The blotting paper will absorb some of the grease that hasn't penetrated deep into the fabric. Shake off the excess soda and wash the pants, and the stain will be gone. This knowledge covers the basic table manners that few people remember nowadays. It's a shame because it's important to behave appropriately when dining at an event. Let me show you how to communicate clearly with the waitstaff using your cutlery. Crossing your knife vertically and fork horizontally indicates that you have finished eating and are ready for the next course. Arranging your knife and fork in a V shape means you are taking a break and haven't finished yet. This signals the waiter not to take your plate away, even if you leave the table. Placing your knife and fork parallel at the 5 o'clock position indicates that you are done eating and the staff can clear your plate. Inserting your knife into the tines of your fork signals that you didn't like the dish. Placing your knife and fork parallel horizontally signifies that you enjoyed the dish, and the waiter can now take your plate. Use these rules in a restaurant, and it will be much easier to communicate with the staff. Wrap your iron in this. This genius trick is something everyone should know. Just do one thing, and all your fabrics will be smoothed out much faster and with less effort. Remember this trick and be sure to try it at home. Take some aluminum foil. It turns out that regular kitchen foil can greatly simplify your life and speed up the entire process. Wrap it around the item you want to iron, ensuring the shiny side is facing up. This will significantly speed up your ironing because it will feel like you're smoothing the fabric from both sides at once. Next, place the iron directly on the foil and start ironing. The foil acts as an insulator and reflects heat. As a result, the heat will penetrate the fabric from both sides simultaneously, saving you a lot of time and energy. Ironing has never been easier. Your clothes will be perfectly ironed and in just a third of the time. Here's how to get rid of grease stains without a single drop of detergent. And it works faster than regular stain removers. Oil seeps deep into fabric fibers, which is why your washing machine often can't handle it. But there's a simple trick that almost always works. Cover the stain generously with salt. It'll start absorbing the grease right away. Then sprinkle on some baking soda. Its fine texture helps break down the oil like a gentle scrub. Now take a piece of aluminum foil, shiny side down, and place it over the stain. That side conducts heat better and speeds things up. Press a hot iron over the foil. The heat activates the salt and baking soda, drawing the grease out of the fabric and into the foil. Hold it there for about 15 to 30 seconds, but don't overheat the fabric. Then remove the foil and brush off the salt and baking soda. The stain will be gone, and your pants will look good as new. Quick, easy, and seriously effective. This hack works every time. It only takes 2 minutes to shorten your pant legs, and the result is surprising. You can do it even if you've never sewn before. Start by trying out this trick. First, grab a measuring tape. Use chalk or a piece of soap to mark a line at the point where the pants are too long. This is where you'll shorten one leg first. Next, prepare a needle and thread. Follow my movements. Insert the needle at the bottom of the leg, just above the folded hem, and then push the needle through along the chalk line. Repeat the same stitch half a centimeter further along the same line. Once you've got the hang of it, continue stitching all around the pant leg. When you're done, simply pull on one end of the thread, and the pants will pull up on their own. See, it's not difficult, and the result looks fantastic. You can't tell the pants were shortened, and it's comfortable too. The leg is now shorter, just as you wanted. Chewing gum can be removed from clothes without leaving a trace, and it's possible in 2 simple ways. Freeze the gum on the fabric by holding an ice cube over it. I don't have ice, so I'm using a frozen strawberry. After a few moments, the gum will harden and be much easier to remove. Use a plastic card to scrape it off. Watch how I do it. It's like magic. But there's another method just as effective. If you want to remove gum quickly, here's a reliable way. Grab an iron and a piece of white paper or paper towel. Place the paper over the gum and iron it for a few seconds. The gum will soften and stick to the paper. Be careful not to leave the iron on too long to avoid melting the gum into the fabric. If the gum has been there for a while, use a plastic card to scrape it off. The heated gum will stick to the plastic, making it easy to peel off. Pour it into the wash. Dark clothes will regain their intense black color faster than you think. Put all the dark clothes in the washing machine, but choose only those that don't have any prints or other, especially light colors. Now it's time for coffee. Brew some coffee, either from a machine or instant, but make sure it doesn't have any grounds. This is a homemade method to refresh clothes without using chemical dyes. Add the coffee to the detergent compartment of the washing machine, or pour a cup of coffee directly onto the laundry. As usual, add your regular laundry detergent and start the washing machine. Coffee helps darken black and brown clothes. This beverage acts as a natural dye, reviving colors, especially on dark fabrics. It can also help maintain the color intensity, preventing it from fading. Start the washing machine, and that's it. You will definitely notice a difference. The clothes will be as black as new.